Lola is a talented musician who splits her time between New York and London. Ripa's daughter, Lola Consuelos, stunned fans with her latest social media post, which saw the budding musician share a sizzling selfie while sporting a nightgown. The 24-year-old looked stunning in the snap, which was taken from a high angle to showcase the beautiful light pink garment. She sat in her bed and tilted her head to the side, with her bright blue eyes and brunette hair providing a perfect contrast to the light-colored nightgown. Lola also shared a photo of several horses grazing in a meadow to accompany the selfie, simply captioning the pictures, "Nightgown Horse." To learn more about Kelly's family with her husband Mark Consuelos, watch below. Lola, who is the only daughter of Kelly and her husband, Mark Consuelos, has always had an incredible sense of style. Her mother revealed to people that she wished she had Lola's confidence when it came to putting an outfit together. "I think that Lola has truly one of the most unique and totally her senses of style. I'm always pleasantly surprised by the way Lola puts an outfit together," Kelly shared. "I remember being her age and hitting all the vintage shops and really being able to work with what I found there. And I see her do that all the time. You always look sophisticated, but definitely youthful and rock and roll, and all of the things I wish I was brave enough to do when I was your age, but never had the courage to pull off," she said to her daughter. Lola is a musician who divides her time between New York and London, where her longtime boyfriend, Cassius Kidston, resides. She released her first single, "Paranoia Silver Lining," in 2022, and most recently dropped her song "The Watcher" in 2024. Lola appears to be the favorite of her famous parents, with Kelly revealing that her brothers, Michael and Joaquin, weren't given the same treatment growing up. "I'm going to tell you something right now, and don't tell our sons. But if they had any idea, and they can never know, but if they had any idea how much more money we spent on Lola." The care and feeding of Lola compared to the boys, the TV personality said on Live with Kelly and Mark. "Joaquin, I was like, here, you can fit into your brother's outfit from 8 years ago. Roll up the bottoms, you'll be fine," she continued. But Lola, the only girl, "If I didn't give it to her, she went to you, Mark. If you didn't give it to her, she would go to one of the grandparents." And they were like, "Of course. She knows how to seal the deal." We used to be amazed at that skill set. Despite her confidence, Lola got candid on the Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa podcast about leaning on her parents during a particularly tough time. "For me, I think when I went to university my first year, I was not happy at all," she recalled. "I was going through a bit of a thing, and I really felt like the only people I could speak to were my parents. Like most cases, when you're growing up, your parents are always telling you, like when you're older, you're gonna wish you listened to me. And there's so many times in my life where I'm now like, oh my God, I completely get it," she continued. "That's when I started really feeling like I didn't really want anyone else's opinion but my parents." Have you ever felt like a single moment, a single photo, could define you in the eyes of the world? A moment of vulnerability, of daring, captured and shared, suddenly taking on a life of its own. In a world where every click and every share can be scrutinized, what happens when a private expression of self becomes a public spectacle? Today, we're delving into a story that's about more than just a headline. It's about a young woman stepping out of a famous shadow and into her own spotlight on her own terms. We're talking about Lola Consuelos, the talented daughter of the beloved Kelly Ripa, and a single selfie that sparked a conversation far bigger than anyone expected. Stick with us as we explore the story behind the image, the reactions, and what it truly means to own your narrative in the digital age. Welcome back. Now, let's talk about that headline that's been making waves. Kelly Ripa's daughter Lola stuns with daring nightgown selfie. But what's really at the heart of this story? To understand, we first need to get to know the person at the center of it all, Lola Consuelos. Growing up in the public eye can't be easy. With a mother as iconic as Kelly Ripa, carving out your own identity is a journey in itself. Lola, a talented musician, has been navigating this path with grace and a clear sense of self when she's not just Kelly Ripa's daughter. She is a creative force in her own right, splitting her time between New York and London. And that brings us to the selfie. In a candid moment, Lola shared a picture of herself in a beautiful, light pink nightgown when it was a simple, confident post taken from a high angle as she sat in her bed. What it sparked, however, was a firestorm of attention. Many praised her confidence and style, seeing it as a young woman comfortable in her own skin. They celebrated her for embracing her individuality. This is where one of our main keywords comes into play: Lola Consuelo's style. Her mother, Kelly Ripa, has even commented on it, saying, "I think that Lola has truly one of the most unique and totally her senses of style. I'm always pleasantly surprised by the way Lola puts an outfit together." But as is often the case in the world of social media, with the praise came the inevitable scrutiny. The daring label in the headlines tells you a lot about how quickly a personal moment can be sensationalized. This brings up a larger conversation about how we view and judge young women in the public eye. The second key aspect we need to look at is the dynamic between public figures and their families, especially when the children come of age. The term Kelly Ripa's daughter is a powerful one. It instantly creates a set of expectations and a level of public interest that most people her age never have to deal with. So, how did the family react? Kelly Ripa, known for her candid and often humorous take on family life, has always been supportive of her children's independence. In a separate instance, when Lola posted a topless sunbathing photo with the caption, "Is this demure?" referencing a popular TikTok trend, Kelly cheekily commented, "Very mindful," playing along with the meme. This shows a modern and supportive parenting style, even in the face of public scrutiny. This situation highlights the fine line they walk. The daring nightgown selfie, as it was dubbed, wasn't just a post from any young woman. It was a post from Lola Consuelo's, and that context changes the game. It becomes a statement, whether intended or not. A statement about confidence, about growing up, and about being unafraid to be yourself, even when the world is watching. Ultimately, this story is less about a nightgown and more about a young woman confidently stepping into her own. Lola Consuelo's style is not just about the clothes she wears. It's about the way she carries herself, the music she creates, and the way she navigates a world that is constantly observing her. She's not just a headline. She's a person writing her own story, one post at a time. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think the reaction was overblown, or is this just the reality for families in the spotlight? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion and want more deep dives into the stories that are trending, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.